Hi, and thank you for clicking on the video and coming to watch. This is my channel, The Running Master, and my name is Dan. So I'm about halfway through the second week of the run streak. I'm not actually entirely sure which number this one is, but I think I'm about just over halfway through, so this is probably run number 12, I'd guess. So we're still going with it. All that really matters is it's a day of the week, and therefore I'm going running. So we're keeping it going. So stick around, I'll tell you what I've been up to and some of the things that I've learned along the way doing this run streak already. So what's been happening this week? Well, it's pretty much carried on from where I finished off last week, in that I'm still doing just the 3 miles a day, sometimes a little more, but that's still the bare minimum. I'm not going really any further than 3 point something miles. And the first thing I found is that's really boring, just doing 3 miles a day, and having that doing the same distance every day is very, very dull. Now, I am quite pleased that I've done it I've done it that way because I think had I been tempted to go too far, I may well have struggled, because there have definitely been times when I've started running and just felt absolutely awful. Lots of joints and muscles are complaining, and I really haven't wanted to run at all. So I'm quite pleased that I've stuck to that, but also I am pleased that I did set myself a minimum as well, because I think by setting yourself a minimum it still keeps you accountable. That said though, and being pleased I've done 3 miles every day, whilst I consider it a little achievement, I did actually dawn on me a few days ago that I'd done 3 miles a day for whatever it was, 9 days, and still only barely just done a marathon. And that was a little depressing thought. Just went up a little hill back there, feeling a little out of breath now. But the important thing is, do I feel fitter than I did nearly a couple of weeks ago? And I definitely do, actually. Even just doing just those few miles a day, I'm really feeling like I'm feeling a lot better, more able to run, not getting any faster, and until now not being able to run any further particularly, or certainly not wanting to, in order to avoid pushing it too far. But I do feel like I'm able to get up the next day and run, whether it's morning, afternoon or evening, just feeling like I'm able to keep that streak going. Because of how I'm feeling, and I'm feeling pretty good, I've decided that today I'm going to chuck in a 5 mile run, which is obviously a lot further than what I've been doing recently over these last couple of weeks. So I'm going to try and give that a go. We'll see how I make it through. Maybe that I'm feeling good right now and I have actually already done a couple of miles, but it may be that I get to 3.5 and my body says, hang on, this is where you normally stop, and see if I can actually keep going through. I'm trying to run at a fairly easy pace, partly so that I can complete those miles, and obviously so that I can still talk to the camera just about. But yeah, we'll see. It's just that additional time on my feet that I'm looking to achieve today. So let's see how we go. I've literally just hit 3 miles, and I'm now leaving the forest area behind, heading out onto the roads for the last couple. So I could, if I wanted to right now, press that stopwatch and it would all be over and I could bank those 3 miles for today, but I'm actually feeling quite good. I'm going along at about 8.5 minute miles. Nothing too crazy, but I'm not overly out of breath. So I'm actually going to carry on going, see if I can get these 5 miles done. So I say, feeling pretty good. I'm not sure what 8.5 minute miles is in new money. 5 minutes 20 a k, something like that maybe. Can't do the maths in my head right now, but I'm just going to keep on plodding through and get to those 5 miles and bank that time on my feet. So I made it 5 miles, or 5.01. I made sure I left the 0.01 in there just to definitely confirm that on Strava it says 5 miles. 8:20 minute miling, which I'm really pleased about. At 3 miles I said it was 8:36 I think, or something about 8:30. So I picked up the pace, not intentionally to be honest. I think just the fact that the last couple of miles were flat, or largely flat, and on tarmac as well, which generally suits my running style and obviously gives me better grip. Probably just added a little bit of extra. So I think I did the last couple of miles in about 8 minute mile pace. But you know what, actually, if you'd have asked me to go and do a mile, possibly even another 2, I think I could have carried on. So being sensible though, I've added 2 more miles further than what I've been doing recently. So I'm hoping that tomorrow I will still feel okay and still be able to go running again. So we will see. So this is the next day, and here I am back running again. Absolutely buzzing after last night still. I mean, 5 miles isn't enormous in the scheme of things, so nothing to get massively excited about, but considering I've run every single day and managed to just up the mileage quite easily really, it ended up being, so well happy with that, and even more so today, being able to get back out. Going to carry on being sensible again today. This is just going to be the 3 miles, but I'm out again and I'm absolutely loving it. And that's day 13 finished. Another 5k, so gone back to the 3 mile or thereabouts minimum, but I felt good today. Probably wouldn't have wanted to go on too much further, probably could have, but still thinking about tomorrow. I'm guessing that tomorrow, which is going to be day 14, is going to be probably a slower one, is what I would guess. Probably fairly easy, probably not going to go much above the 3 miles again, if at all. And then we'll start the next week afresh. Got some ideas for next week, and yeah, gonna see if I can flex it up a little bit, add a few more miles maybe and start the week with a bang. We'll see. I'm probably not going to film day 14 because it probably won't be very necessary. So I'm going to guess we're going to finish it up here. I will put it up on Strava though, and stick a picture up probably in a couple of seconds, so you can see exactly what I did do on day 14, but that'll be the end. Now, one final thought, because I've given you a few tips about how dull running 3 miles is and how much fun it is to vary it up, and also have I got fitter? Yes, I have. But the one thing that maybe I wanted to ask was, have I lost any weight? And the answer is absolutely none whatsoever. If anything, I've put a little bit on, which I think is a feature of starting consistent training. Maybe that will come if I start upping the mileage and possibly even slowing down a little bit. We'll have to do the research and find out. Anyway, thanks for watching guys, and see you for the next video. Take care and enjoy your run.